Hello and welcome back to another episode on the Unofficial Hermitcraft Fan Server. And today we're doing something a little bit different. Now I needed a lot of clay, particularly in one color actually, for my townhouse which I've started to build. And Hope also needed quite a bit of clay, and she's actually here with me now somewhere. I'm not actually sure where she's gone. And so we've set up a beacon, and because we both needed clay, we thought, oh, well, maybe we should see how much of this we can eat. Oh, there she is, just for the fun of it. And so that's what we're going to be doing for the start of this episode, just to get a whole bunch of clay. And obviously the clay we don't need, we're going to be putting into chests for, obviously, other members. But yep, we're going to get started on this, and it should be quite a lot of fun, actually. Okay, so me and Hope have finished with our clearing for today. As you can see, we've done quite a significant amount. There's also more on top that we cleared. Quite a bit actually. It doesn't look like much because obviously these mountains are pretty big, but we're both quite tired and we've done a lot today. So I'm actually just gonna get the beacon back to her because she's already gone back to her base. Take some of the clay because as you can see, we've got tons and tons of each color, and I'm not going to take all of it. I actually mainly need white clay, so I'll take what I need and then leave the rest here for anyone who comes to the mesa and needs some clay can just take it there. Might save some people some trouble. But yeah, we did quite a lot today and I'm quite happy with that. And now I'm going to take the beacon back, as I said, and then head off to town with the white clay, of course, and start with my uh, townhouse. Okay, so I'm back at the spot I'm hoping to build my townhouse in, or actually I've already started. I'm going to turn around really slowly, so don't panic when you see it because it is just dirt. I know, I know. I've been really busy with other things, the library in particular, and haven't had a moment to actually do this. And I finally decided on what I'm going to build. At the moment, it doesn't look like anything. And this is just the outline, so that's also why I needed all the clay. And obviously, this isn't the complete outline either. But I ran out of dirt and thought, well, I might as well get the actual materials I'll need, and then I can actually play around with the design more. And you should actually be able to tell what it is shortly, but for the moment I'm just going to start laying out the actual building blocks for this outer shell, and then it should become more obvious what it is. And I also realized that I'm gonna kind of be ripped off just a little bit when people find out what it is, mainly because of my username, if that doesn't give away too much, but you will see shortly. Right, so I'm on my way to the Messa Biome, and I must say I'm getting a little bit lost in the Nether. I have actually just been there, but for some reason I can not for the life of me remember where the portal is, which seems to be a problem with most of the portals, most places I go. I can not find anything, but I'm hoping we will be redoing Nether soon. I don't know what the design plan is at the moment, but I just find I don't really mind the design. I just want to be able to find where I'm going, and this is not the right direction, obviously. Can you guess what it is? Can you? Do you know what it is yet? I'm hoping people can actually see what it is so far. And if you haven't guessed yet, it is a teacup. Now, what I was hinting at about the whole name and being ripped off is because my username is Storm Lily, and there's a whole expression with the whole storm in a teacup. So, yeah, that was the reason why I said that. And now I actually just have to go and get more clay, white sand clay from the mesa, because I actually didn't bring enough. I really did think that would be enough, but it actually isn't. So I'm gonna have to go all the way back and get some, but shouldn't take me too long. And then I need to do the handle and make this a tiny bit higher, and then it should actually look like a decent little teacup. And then I might only do the stuff interior and all that another time, but I'll have to check how much time I still have to record. And also, if you guys were wondering why I did a teacup, I know some of you probably gonna already say because of the whole false symmetry tea thing, and that's not really the reason. Although I did get the idea from the little skit thing Zoe did with false and her tea, and then with Exuma and all that. I'm sure most people have seen it. And that was actually where I got the idea of doing a teacup from. Although it's actually also because I just kind of felt like it. If that makes sense. I also am a lover of tea, so I thought, well, that might be quite cute and different. So let's do it. So that is the reasoning behind this. I'm just gonna get the last of the stuff and then finish it off, and then I'm hoping it'll it'll turn out okay. I've finished my handle for my teacup, and well, then I came back because I've just been away because obviously it's Easter, and I just saw this, and I find this very amusing actually. So now my cup is always full, and he's filled my teacup with water. So I actually find this really funny. I might actually just leave it like that. I did consider doing something like this, but you know, I didn't actually get around to doing it. But yeah, so I'm actually still busy with my teacup, but that's how it's looking so far. Yeah, this prank, I actually just really love it. And I was just told there was a little bit more to the prank as well. He's filled the top with brown glass and added steam. And I'm actually probably going to leave that. I might remove the water though. But I kind of like this. I find it quite funny actually. Um, yeah. But anyway, I'm going to get working on the rest of the teacup, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I've removed all the water and most of the prank, although I'm going to leave the brown glass and the steam on top. And I actually might add a bit more steam, because I kind of like that. Oh. And then the other thing I have been working on is a spoon. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why, and that was actually because Vinci HD suggested that I should maybe have a spoon, like leaning against the cup as the stairs to get in. Obviously, that does mean you're going through the top. So I think what I might actually do is have like a sort of swirl staircase in brown glass that goes to the bottom, because then it will kind of look like you've just stirred the tea, if that makes sense. I mean, it does make sense. But anyway, so I've laid out for the spoon, and I'm not sure I really like this part, the bottom, like scoopy part of the spoon, or this, but I'm gonna lay it out in black hardened clay and see what it looks like. And then the other thing that's actually really annoying me is this. Like, see, I know I built really close to where the slime farm, old slime farm area is, but the fact that there's like no dirt here is quite annoying. And I don't really have enough dirt to fill it in myself, so I'm gonna have to get some dirt. Yeah, go get dirt and fill this in just so it will stop annoying me. But I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I'm just gonna start laying this in black. And I think I'm gonna try to do most of it on camera. Just because most of the building thing I didn't do on camera, and I find my videos are sometimes a bit, yeah, annoying because I do work progress on builds and then go straight to what I've done instead of actually doing building on camera. I don't know. It bugs me a little bit sometimes, but I find building on camera a bit annoying as well. just when I'm not quite decided on what I'm doing, but this should be okay to just do quickly. And then I might get started on how I'm going to do the entrance, which I have no idea how to do, except probably the swirl thing will work. But actually, that reminds me, I need to get some more glass. Oh, that was the dye. What did I need green dye for? Can I remember why I made green, was gonna make green dye? Nope, no I can't. But anyway, just gonna get some glass going. And I was also left a whole bunch of sugar. People have taken quite weirdly to my teacup, with sugar cubes and sugar. And the sugar cubes actually gave me an idea. I might have a little bit of sugar in the, well, what's it called? I think that's dorite. Yeah, probably is. And then put some of that in the floor as the sugar, maybe. And then I probably will do a floor below this for the actual storage and stuff, because I don't really want to take away from the whole teacup thing too much. And I find just having random chests everywhere, yeah, ruins it just a little bit. So that's that for the moment. I'm just going to continue doing this if it's not too tedious. And then a few other things I will be doing in the future. I'm actually thinking about doing a sort of draw my life sort of thing with a whiteboard. Obviously not of my life, but something sort of similar to that, just to try it out, and I think it might be quite a lot of fun. And then the other thing is my, what is it? I'll be looking for a base relatively soon, seeing as I have like pretty slow. I'm still busy with my townhouse and haven't done anything really. And I also need to go mining some more, gather a whole bunch of stuff and decide on those sort of things. So yeah, there will be quite a lot more that will come. But obviously I'm also going back to school soon, so recording might be a bit of an issue. Although I'm not going to stop recording completely. It just might be, I have to wait a little bit longer in between for a video, but I don't think that matters too much, seeing as I don't have a huge audience anyway. But yeah, so I find this really tedious on camera. I'm actually just going to finish this off and see what it looks like, and then I will be probably doing a little bit more detail on the actual outside of the cup, because I've just had an idea for that, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I've finished with my spoon. Doesn't actually look all that great, but I'm not quite sure how to fix it or change it at the moment. But anyway, it's just gonna be the stairway up. That's what I'm looking for. And then also what I did or started to do, it's not quite finished, is my staircase down. So as I said, it's gonna look like a swirl, like you've just stirred tea. And well, this is what it's, oh, that's a really bad example. That's what it looks like so far. So you go down, and then these are kind of supposed to be like the white froth when you make tea. And also to keep you kind of not falling off the edge. And then it goes down, and I've added the dorite to be the sugar, because of, I don't actually know who left me all that sugar, and with that renamed as sugar cubes, that gave me an idea for that. I might add more sugar to the bottom as well, and I might also, actually I will be, is adding more glass sort of around this area, just to look like more of the tea swirl, if that makes sense. And that is about it that I've done on this project for now. I'm also planning to do a flower or some sort of decoration around the cup, because I find it a bit boring at the moment, as well as a floor below, probably for the chests and things. And I probably also figure out some other things to add in here to make it look more tea-like. But that's my teacup for the moment, and I'm quite happy with it so far. I wish the spoon would look more like a spoon, but what can you do? And the other thing I did also realize is I didn't actually show you the finished, well, completed library. So I'm just going to head over there. Let me grab some ender pearls just so we can have a look. I don't think I even named him yet either. I did have one idea of my own, which would be Harry. I think it was Harry. Yes, Harry, for Harry Houdini, because this villager was quite a mission to get into my library and he kept escaping. Why do I always have... This always happens when I'm recording. It's so annoying. But anyway, just quickly show you. No, come on, load. Always does this when I record. Okay, that's a bit better. Yeah, so I did more of the path sort of. And I did also notice recently, I don't know where this went. Maybe someone lit off a creeper and didn't replace it, but I'll have to fix that. I just need more sand. But there we go. This is what it's looking like on the outside. And then if you go in, I've added all the bookshelves and some working bookshelves. Although I couldn't get the minecarts to actually completely disappear. I did try more than once, but yeah, sorry guys, that's how it is. And there's 16 books, should still be. I don't think anyone's even taken any in each of these. Yeah, no one's actually, I don't think, really come in here, but that's not such a problem. So yeah, you have the tables on the sides, bookshelves in the middle, and books in the corners, and then obviously my little villager, along with the sort of instructions things. Well, not really instructions, but just about the library and all. And I've yet to actually name this villager. So as I said, probably Harry or maybe Jessica. That was one of the suggestions. But yeah, I will eventually decide and name this little guy. And also I just want to point out, if people do want to trade with him, please don't let him escape. Because he really, he likes to escape. He'll just run. I had quite a bit of trouble getting him in there. So I would know. And then... what else is there? Also, people are welcome to write books and put them into the chests and things. I haven't had many people, actually no one's actually done that yet, but yeah, you're welcome to. I don't really care what you write or anything. It's just kind of more of a fun thing. But yeah, that's the library done, and the teacup is getting there. It's not done yet, but it should be done quite soon, and then I can actually start looking for a base. And I have an idea for a base as well. I don't really know whether to stick with the whole tea sort of theme. I know that sounds weird, but teapot or something like that. But I will obviously decide by the next time and do that. And I will probably also finish my teacup by the end of before next episode. And then I'll just show you around that. And then work on a different project. Just because I don't want to carry this over to another episode. I feel that's going to be a little bit boring and tedious. These chunk errors. So annoying. There we go. But yes, that is pretty much it for this episode. I think it was relatively short. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed it and my doping around on with my teacup. Didn't do much actually on camera build again. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any more suggestions for the teacup, I know that sounds weird, but whether it's pattern wise or for the interior, well, this section, because obviously downstairs will mainly be the storage. But yeah, if you do have suggestions, please let me know. And once again, thank you so much for watching. Oh, let's do that. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this, please leave a like. Then again, and again, yes, please leave your suggestions in the comments, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.